Now comes a bigger question. Okay, I understand that the test is for me to grow to a higher level. But Hashem, I want to grow to a higher level regardless. Why does it have to be with a test? Hashem, I'm now declaring I want to become a better Jew. Why does it have to come in a negative way? Seemingly, of course. One might answer, let's ask, listen, Hashem, well, I don't understand why you're torturing me. It's not that I'm going away from the Torah. I'm going towards the Torah. I want to become a much better Jew, a much better person. Why are you making it harder on me? Hashem says, I want more of you. That's the answer that Hashem will give us. I want more of you. And the more you give in, the more you give away from yourself, that's what Hashem wants. Hashem wants you to get rid of your selfness, of your existence, your ego. That's the test. Hashem says, the more you give over from yourself, that's what I want. That's what Hashem wanted from Avraham Avinu. Bottom line, that's what Hashem wanted from Avraham Avinu. He didn't want anything else. He knew Avraham Avinu is aiming to the top. Hashem says, okay, I will test you where you're giving from yourself. Whether it's the moving constantly, giving your money, giving your wife, giving your child, giving your other child. That was the test. That's what Hashem said, I want more of you. That's what Hashem tells us. I want more of you. I want you to give over a little bit more. That you humble yourself. Of course, when a person humbles himself, then they reduces the nisayon. Now here comes another explanation. When Hashem puts us in a nisayon, He holds us as a tzaddik. Because when I pass the nisayon, I'm like a tzaddik. Now, who does Hashem test? Hashem doesn't test wicked people. He tests only the tzaddikim. You're not going to find anywhere in the Tanakh that Hashem tested Korach, or He tested Haman, or He tested... Hashem doesn't test the Rashaim, the wicked people. Hashem only will test the tzaddik. So, if I'm already fighting a test, what does it mean? Hashem is holding me in a very high madrega. That Hashem is holding me in a very high level that He thinks, I think highly of you. If I put a test in you, it's because I think very highly of you. More than that, if Hashem already put a test on me, it means that Hashem has the complete trust. And He knows I'm able to overpower this test. So maybe I'm not thinking that, but Hashem knows that. Hashem says, if I put a test in you, is because I know you can do it. And the test is there only to bring me closer to Hashem, not to get me further away from Hashem. Now, of course, what I need to take from that, if there's already a test, it means that I can pass it. Hashem would not put a test in me if I can't pass. There's no such a thing. Even though I'm now stuck in this whirlpool, and I feel I'm going down and down and down, Hashem says, no, this is just an illusion. If I gave you a test, it means you have all the abilities and all the tools to pass it. Just have faith in yourself. So the same way that I'm willing to sacrifice many things in my life, people are willing to sacrifice all their fortune to invest into another business. Where do you get the nerve? Where do you get the courage? Suddenly you're investing all your money in a new adventure? Yeah, because I feel very confident here. Why is that not a nisayon? Why are you not willing to invest all your might and energy into going into a higher level? So when it comes to physical things, we're willing to invest a lot. Some men are willing to run after a woman for a year or 2 years till he gets her. Why are you willing to invest so much? So when it comes to mundane things, we're willing to give a lot of ourselves. When it comes to holiness, that's where I'm not willing to give over for myself. Hashem says, I want you to give over. I want you to give completely everything you have. I want you to have zero of yourself. That's the test. So when Hashem puts me through a test, I have to remember one thing, that Hashem sees me in a very high level. That He's willing to give me a test. He's not testing wicked people. More than that, I have all the abilities to go through the test. And the test is for me to get closer to Hashem, not to get further away from Hashem. And more than that, the test is for me to climb to a much, much higher level. And ultimately what Hashem wants is Hashem just wants me to give in. To have no existence of myself, rather to the existence of the Kadosh Baruch Hu. So B'ezrat Hashem, what we want to take from that is that the next time that we face a test, and unfortunately we have about 15 of them every day, that to take it in the right proportion and saying, no, Hashem just wants the good for me. Hashem wants me to be closer to Him. Hashem wants to elevate me. Hashem doesn't, it's sort of punishment. It's an exercise. Now Hashem is putting me in a gym to want me to exercise here. And if I'm already during this test, must be that I can do it. Just now find all the ways how to do it. And the way to find how to do it is just to trust in Hashem. If I now in a financial problem, and I go to this bank and that bank, and to the uncle, and to this, and to the credit cards, am I putting my trust in Hashem? Yes, of course I have to do an action, what's called b'derech hateva, with nature. But is my faith in the bank, or my faith is in Hashem? I would run first to the synagogue and pray, and learn Torah, then I would go to the bank. Because my faith has to be in Hashem, not in the bank. Of course I have to do some type of a physical action to go, to try. But the initiative has to be first, trust Hashem. And this is one example out of many when it comes to money. In any test that I have, the test is how much I'm willing to trust Hashem. How much I'm willing to give the problem to the Kadosh Baruch Hu and say, Hashem, I will do what I'm supposed to do. I will believe in you. I will trust you. I will do whatever I need to do to not get disconnected from you. You do the rest. And I'll do according to nature what I'm supposed to do. And that's the core of the test. How much I'm willing to trust Hashem. And that means, in other words, how much I'm willing to give of myself. Am I trusting myself that I will go and create the solution? Or if I'm trusting Hashem? Many people, unfortunately, they can't find their other half. So they're on all the dating services. And they go to all the singles events and everything, which is good. Do a little bit. But if you think that if you're going to now do some action and you're going to make it that you're going to find your other half by putting a little bit more makeup or a nicer dress or go to all the singles events, no, that's not going to change much. Go to 2-3 of the single events, put your profile on one website, deal with one shadchan. Hashem is the one who's going to send you. Put all your trust in Hashem, not in all the shadchanim. So chas v'shalom, I'm not putting anybody, not judging everybody. Of course, when you're in a test, you're under stress and you reach all the directions. But the bottom line is that the test is, Hashem says, give it over. Subdue yourself. Give the problem to me. Show me that you trust me. Show me that you believe in me. I will make the test disappear. That's the recipe how to get over the test. We don't able to fight the test because we don't have trust that Hashem is the one who's going to do that.